I don't know what happened.
Blah. Okay.
It was from the thing.
Almond.
When I was recording the podcast.
Please, thank you.
Face, do you want some chocolate too? Oh, shit.
I just put it in his mouth like he did with Yuri. That kind of sounded dirty. But yeah.
I'm gonna give you guys some.
No, that's good, because if you didn't say anything, we would have been... Well, it's actually an early response, so... I'll just trim the beginning of the video in post, you know, like...
Orange.
The professionals that we are. Now she put chocolate in my mouth.
Arcana, did you get to see the...
No.
He didn't? You didn't? Listening to me talk. Okay, let's just play, please.
Whoop. Now what happened? There we go. We going into this thing.
What happened to everybody?
It's an ordinary school day, like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time that I meet some girls or something like that.
Hey, Senpai!
Well, there already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school every day.
Or not.
And recently, we've picked up that habit once again.
Senpai, are you proud of me?
For what?
You know, waking up on time.
Well, you've been doing that for a while now.
My ear! Right in my ear hole!
I feel bad for the people listening right now. Because you leaned forward to the mic when you did that.
I didn't mean to.
Mar!
Hey, I almost choked on my water.
Well, I mean, I also call my boyfriend Senpai kind of like that anyway, so...
Right in my ear.
Right in my ear.
The best response ever.
Well, you've been doing that for a while now.
Uh-huh. But you never even said anything about it. Even though we walk to school together every day.
Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say it out loud.
Come on, please. It's good motivation.
Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori.
Oh god, that was a very... That laugh hurt.
We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets became increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Senpai, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm not... I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club.
Really? Which one? Tell me.
I I think I'll keep it a surprise.
Oh,
I like the finger
I know.
touching.
You meanie. You're so cute.
Be patient. You'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. Starting a new social link. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever.
If we can do like a couple things, do Sayori this time.
Okay. And it's over before I know it. After I pack my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the number of the club from the flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit because it's generally used for third-year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello?
Ah? Senpai? Well, what are you doing here?
Well, I just... I glance around the room.
Huh? So you're the senpai that Sayori's always talking about.
Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Senpai.
We're the literature club.
Oh, I guess it's... Wait, what?
I hope you enjoy your visit. Oh no, I'm girl too.
Ah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Alright.
We can take turns because, well, we'll take turns with Yuri.
Okay. So, do you want me to go ahead and read it since I read Yuri's?
Yeah, I mean, that you're doing her now.
Okay.
That's fine, because we're taking turns on her since there's only 3 girls right now.
Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something.
Sorry, Natsuki.
The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
Okay. Okay. Arcana's like, whoever says Billy Bob Senpai the best should voice Yuri. That means, Chase, you've also gotta do this too, and
So what, like we have to say Billy Bob Senpai? Like,
how are we supposed to say it? In which type of way are we supposed to say it?
I guess like,
Whatever comes from your heart.
should voice Yuri. So, you try it. When you're as Yuri. And then I'll
I
go.
wanna see him
And then blah.
I'm gonna see him try to voice Yuri.
And you gotta put effort into it, Chase.
You gotta
put
try to
effort
sound
into it.
feminine.
He says, "No, I don't want to hear Chase say it. That would be weird."
Come on! We gotta!
Alright, read. Chase.
I look forward to working with you.
Working? Senpai, don't tell me. You're...
That's right. The club I decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up.
No way! No way! Ah!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
That tiny little ee. So tiny.
Yeah. Well, If Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so sad to have you around.
Sad. So bad.
So bad, sorry.
Not to mention, there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club.
Thou has formed a new bond. Jeez, got Persona 4 up in this piece.
I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate.
Ooh. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it?
Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to...
Hey, don't ruin the surprise.
Sorry.
Everyone sit down at the table, okay?
How about I make some tea as well?
Oh god, please don't. Don't make tea, because every time she makes tea, some shit happens, man.
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
What?
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated like little cats.
Oh my gosh.
The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute!
Wow, those look amazing.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs the first one and then I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and already has managed to get icing all over her face. I turn the cupcake around with my fingers, looking at the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it with herself.
Made it with herself?
Made it herself.
Jay's, you're funny.
This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything.
As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
Yeah, that's you.
You keep a whole tea set in the classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you to enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know...
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea.
We've heard this like 4 times now. I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
Okay, so here we go. You read this and then I'll read it and then we'll see.
So, Billy Bob Senpai, what kind of things do you like to read?
So, Billy Bob Senpai, what kind of things do you like to read? Alright, Arcana.
Might give him a more because remember sometimes it's
Do,
not
do,
for
do, 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 do.
And the one is by herself. Well, while we wait for his response, I'm gonna go check on dinner really quick.
Okay.
The second one is better. Oh, okay, so it's me then. Alright, we'll go and then I'll be Yuri and you be Natsuki.
Do you still want to check on dinner, though?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she has something to say, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without things.
You spoke without things.
Without things.
I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? He said sorry to you.
Oh well, at least I'm happy to be able to voice Sayuri again because I get to be energetic.
Yes, there you go.
And call people senpai!
No, he feels like you're gonna shun him now.
No, she'll just turn your life into a KatOstrophe.
Oh!
Anyway, what about you,
Oh my
Yuri?
God, Chase. Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorite...
Now remember, he said it would be weird if he did Yuri's voice, so... Alright. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Alright, this is you.
Me?
Do you want to do her or just Sayori?
I can do Sayuri for now, because if Monica does come back into the picture, I can voice her for a little bit.
Okay. Hey, Yuri. Well, about, the first thing he said. Manga. Oh, that was you. Sorry.
Manga.
That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't say it! Or, don't just say it, sorry. No, I'm good.
For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it.
Besides, manga is literature too, So if Billy Bob Senpai wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. Yeah, I got that right. He can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Billy Bob Senpai?
Maybe.
Remember, kids, manga is literature. It is.
Sensing the tension, Sayuri jumps in.
Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little bit more too. A little bit better too. I mean...
No sound came out of my voice that time. I mean, no.
Out of your voice.
Shush. Words are not with me tonight.
Way too much sexual tension.
We're not even doing the orgasmic sounds on all the things anymore. Should we take a vote on if we should continue that or not?
Well, I think...
Well, it's just Arcana. If Arcana wants to hear us orgasm, that's up to him.
Well, we've been kind of doing it, but not as exaggerated.
Yeah.
That's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right?
There you go.
I don't disagree.
Nope, that's me.
No, I thought
No,
it was a...
I want you to try it with a really girly voice, please.
Please, just once.
I don't disagree or anything.
There you go. Come on, please voice Yuri. A little bit.
He said you don't have to if you don't want to.
Well, actually, you have to if you don't want to. Yeah. You're right, as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? I get what you mean, Arcana.
Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm the only one.
Then as for Yuri... I have to read manga? Jeez. You were the one who suggested we diversify. Embrace optimism. Use less ordinary. Did I read this? No. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize.
With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself.
I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean... It makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Uh-huh. Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so... Yeah, me too.
This is so cute!
She just shoves right in.
Alright, that's you. Okay.
Oh, Arcana, have you watched Watch Mojo's 10 Best Girls from Persona? I think you might dig it.
I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes. I look forward to it.
Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food.
How they get along when Monica is not around.
Watch
is
them
nice.
become lesbo for each other.
No!
Well, her name is Yuri, so.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I don't remember where I set my phone and I want to turn down that.
Isn't it
Well-
on the windowsill?
No, it's not.
I'll just do her
Oh,
little
I
laugh,
see it.
and then we can continue when she's ready. Probably check on the dinner.
There you go.
I guess the meeting's over, huh?
I'll be there in just.
That's fine. What is dinner?
What's up, potato guy?
On the
What's
car.
up, Isma?
Sounds good.
Isma!
I'm hungry.
Okay.
Did you read that?
Yes.
Well, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along.
Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Senpai.
You think so?
Hey,
Jim's
Weird
the-
Potato Guy has joined again.
No more.
I haven't seen him for a while.
Right. Well, everyone always seemed to get along a little better with you around, Sayori.
Aw, Senpai.
Oh, Billy Bob Senpai.
Well, she calls him Senpai because he's gonna be her Senpai.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
oh,
Oh.
oh,
Oh. Senpai.
Senpai!
Billy Bob Senpai. Oh. God.
Senpai!
Poor Jace is blushing over here.
Don't.
Don't,
Okay. I'm like,
He's so flustered, dude. He's reading the wrong thing.
don't say something like that. It's embarrassing.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. Yes.
What?
Alright, so.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Well, whatever. Well, you.
I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club. But I think you're pulling it off this time.
We're gonna make it the best club ever! Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun! Waza!
Did you say that?
Hey, Senpai. I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. That's actually something else.
I mean, no, there's something else.
I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica.
Whoa, shit.
Oh!
Oh my god. Okay, further on reading, bro. I'm interested now. Oh!
That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now.
Oh my god.
But I really know everything, Senpai.
Got the bad ending. What are you talking about?
Because we, to get a good ending, you have to do all this crazy stuff, but I just wanted to play it sort of blind, because there's no way we could, like, do it spoiler-free and get the good ending, because it would be, like, just, you know, going by, like, a guide or something.
What bad ending did we get?
Remember, I want to do a type of voicing thing with the Dandelion Wishes brought to you sometime, just for fun.
Okay. Did you read that?
Yes. I know how hard you try to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made the happiest girl in the whole... You made me the happiest girl in the whole world. Can't wait to spend every day like this with you. Forever and ever. Oh no. For sure she's gonna say forever. Forever and ever. No! Oh! 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 Eh? What's going on? Oh, what's happening? Oh,
Won't let
no.
you hurt him.
Who? It hurts. Ah!
Sorry, I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Billy Bob. Goodbye, Literature Club.
Oh no. I think it actually just ended now.
Was that it?
Hold on, we'll know in a moment.
Can you hear me?
What?
It's me. So, you know how I've been, like, practicing piano and stuff? And not really any good at it yet, like, at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you, because I worked really, really hard on it. So, yeah. Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway. When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all? Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take you, or is it love if I set you free? The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality if I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat? What do you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love
You want me to read it?
Yeah.
You're Monica.
This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. Sorry. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all of the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica.
Alright, that's, I guess, the end of that. Maybe? Yep.
Very short time.
Well, I guess that's everything, guys.
That was fun.
So, actually, we'll go ahead and for next week at Sunday at 9 p.m. we are starting Higurashi, which I know very little about other than it's supposed to be really good, you know. But and I got it in a humble bundle, so let's do this.
I'm not sure Higurashi might be a type of horror.
Yeah, that's why I decided to go with this over some of the other visual novels that came in that bundle, because I knew that this one was horror, and I also was looking at one called The Letter that seemed pretty good, and then one called Tokyo Dark. Just kind of trying to keep it in like a horror centric for now. But yeah. Thanks for everyone for joining, because it's been pretty cool this past month trying to do some Doki Doki for yo Doki, as Scarfinger would say.
Yeah.
And, you know, I guess I can pimp some other things before we go. Whoop. There we go. Is every month we're doing Persona 4 Golden, like on like a very easy difficulty, so we can do each month in the game with the month in real life. So next month we're starting on May, which we just got done with April, so if you want to go back and watch those videos, you can. And every month we do an episode of my podcast, Scarcasm, right here on the channel, live. And, you know, if you want to subscribe to the audio podcast, it's at scarcasmlive.libsyn.com. But every month we're doing a live episode, so yeah, we have a Discord and everything, and it's pretty cool community going on. So yeah, thanks for everybody for joining. See you later.